live with our first game.
We are live with our first game of Planechase. I'm really excited for this, actually. That we were able to figure out how to get Planechase to work on stream. Well, I'm excited. Today we have Chris and Austin joining us, Andy and Coyle from the Guardian Project podcast. This is Andy speaking. Hello. Today I'm going to play Edgar Markov, a commander that has eminence. Whenever you cast a vampire spell, if Edgar Markov is in the command zone or on the battlefield, I create a 1/1 black vampire creature token. Edgar has first strike and haste, and whenever Edgar Markov attacks, I put a +1/+1 counter on each vampire I control. So the goal is to just play a bunch of vampires, spoiler alert, and try to swing and take everyone out with combat damage. I guess I have some backup plans, but yeah, I'm excited. So let's go clockwise. Chris and then Austin and Coyle, why don't you guys explain your decks, and we'll go ahead and get started.
Yeah, so I'm playing Grenzo Dungeon Warden. So he's a 2/2 for X, black, and a red, and when he enters the battlefield, he gets X +1/+1 counters, where X is when he played. I can pay 2 and put the bottom card of my library into my graveyard, and if it's a creature card of power less than or equal to Grenzo's power, I put it onto the battlefield. In other words, I like to gamble. I like to spend mana and gamble and see what I get. This deck has a lot of interesting enters the battlefield and death effects and the kind of typical black type stuff, but it's their gamble as to what will happen.
All right.
It's a surprise.
Yeah, Grenzo's cheating. I'm going to throw that out there. Ever since the London Mulligans came into effect, that deck got a lot of power.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, we don't play London Mulligan in this.
Yeah, okay. Well, there you go.
we do the mulligan until you get a keepable hand or you get 3 lands, and then you have to keep.
Gotcha. Yeah, we do that too. That makes sense. But, the idea is like, if you're London Mulliganing, then...
Heck yeah, that would make that deck really strong.
Yep.
Okay, well, this is Austin from Commander 99. I am playing Niv-Mizzet Reborn. This is a 5-color Spellslinger, good stuff style deck. So ETBs allows me to grab cards from every color pair. So I've got a wide variety of all your Golgari Izzet type cards in here. And the idea is that I'm trying to control the game a bit with removal that's pretty fair. It doesn't it targets the threat and then targets multiple players to hopefully excuse me, use Niv-Mizzet to close out the game. We'll see how that goes.
All right.
I am also playing a 5-color good stuff deck, but mine revolves around permanents more than spells. I'm playing a Morophon the Boundless, dubbed Everything Tribal. This deck aims to cheat out creatures that are 4 or 5 pips of different colors by being able to cast them for free.
All right. Well, I think we can go ahead then and roll to see who's going to go first.
Let's go Streamlock.
2d6s?
2d6s. I got a 2.
I got a 6.
I got a 7.
I got Snake Eyes.
Coyle is first. Coyle likes to go first on stream. He's really, really good at rolling high on stream.
He's moved up in the world.
Honestly.
You should see me playing D&D. I'm the worst roller in the world.
I can attest.
Yeah, it's real bad.
All right, so again, we mull until you have a keepable hand or 3 lands. Just don't abuse it. Everybody wants to have fun, so make sure you have cards you can play. That's those were 2 1-landers. I want to have 3 lands.
I'm going to keep the first hand that I drew.
I wish I could. So that was a 2-lander with a Needle Spires. Oh, this is wonderful. All right.
Double Forest.
Oh,
hey,
yeah.
Hey, there's green spells, right?
Yeah, I didn't have any of them.
And while we're doing this, we can explain Planechase a little bit. So Planechase is a commander variant where you play with a plane in play that adds additional layers to the game. So there's like a static ability that affects everybody happening at one time. When the game starts, the first player flips the first plane. It will not be the Aether Flues. It will be whatever the next card is. And whenever you put this plane into play, doesn't trigger the very first time you start the game. And then essentially, you can stay here on this plane if you like it, if the ability's helping out your deck, or you can attempt to planeswalk away. In order to do that, there's a planar die that you can roll. We're going to use a d6 for this. If you roll a d6 and you get a 6, that will be a planeswalk, meaning you flip to the next plane and then follow the instructions. Additionally, each plane has a chaos ability that triggers if you roll chaos. Chaos will be a 1. So we're excited to play with this. It's the first time we've been able to play with Planechase on here, and we've had a lot of requests to play with this, so we're excited to try this out tonight. I guess additionally, you get 1 free roll to try to planeswalk away. And then after that, you pay incrementally 1 additional mana for each time you roll it. So if you want to try to roll again, you pay 1. In the same turn, if you want to roll it a third time, you're going to pay 2, and then 3, and so on until you're out of mana, or you decide it's not worth it to try to leave.
Mm-hmm.
And that's Planechase. And I am good with my hand if everybody else is good with theirs.
I am good with mine.
Awesome.
All right. Coil,
All right,
you are
before
first.
my draw, let's see what plane we start on.
We are going to start on Llanowar. All creatures have tap to add green to your mana pool. And Chaos is whenever you roll Chaos, untap all creatures you control. I kind of like this for all my vampires. I'm not in green, but it gives me mana.
All right. I will draw for my turn. I will play a Blighted Woodland as my land for turn. And I'm going to roll to try to chase some planes here.
Okay.
I rolled a 3. I'm going to pay 1 to roll again.
Okay.
I rolled a 3 again. So pass the turn.
Okay. Draw.
I don't like this plane.
All right. I am going to play an unclaimed territory naming Vampire. It taps for a generic mana or 1 of any color for creatures of that chosen type. And then I will pass my turn.
All right. Go ahead and draw my card for the turn. I'm going to go ahead and play a command tower. And then after that, I'm going to go ahead and also roll the planar die. I actually have a Planechase die.
Ooh.
And I rolled Chaos. So if I had creatures, I would untap them. But unfortunately, I don't have creatures right now. So I'm going to go ahead and pay 1 and do another roll of the die. And I didn't get anything. So after that, I'll go ahead and pass turn to Austin.
All right. Draw. Tap land. And I can roll once, right?
Correct.
Cool. 3. Pass from there.
Untap and
What?
draw.
You guys just don't already have mana.
Not extra mana. You can have the same amount of mana as everybody else.
Oh, okay. Okay. No, fair enough.
I'll play a snow-covered forest, and I'm going to roll to chase some planes.
Okay.
I rolled a 1. That's a chaos.
Untap those creatures.
Yeah, that's right. I'm pay 1 to roll again. All right, a 4. I didn't get it. I'll pass the turn.
All right. Untap. Draw. All right, I'm going to play a command tower. And then I will play a Soul Ring.
That's not a creature. See, you don't need this plane.
It's not a creature. And then I'm going to pay 3 for a Chromatic Lantern. And I'm going to pass my turn.
All right. Well, I'll go ahead and untap and draw a card for the turn. I'm going to play a Swamp. And then I'm going to go ahead and take my free planar roll for the turn. And I didn't get anything. I'm going to pay for a red and a black. And I'm going to cast an Iron Mirror. and then go ahead and pass the turn.
All right, untap, draw. Guess I will play a Scryland. See if I like what's on top. I don't really care. I'm gonna go ahead and sacrifice my slow fetch.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if I mentioned this deck is a budget deck. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
This one's an upgrade from a precon.
Right.
Mine's expensive, but not that great. It does things. If you don't keep it in check, it will do things.
It doesn't do things until it does things.
That's correct.
I feel like
I got a 6. Let's change the plane.
All right.
Woo!
Changing the plane. We are going to the Maelstrom. When you planeswalk to the Maelstrom or at the beginning of your upkeep, you may reveal the top card of your library. If it's a permanent, you may put it onto the battlefield. Otherwise, put it on the bottom of your library.
Okay,
I like this plane.
Let's reveal this.
All right.
And it is just a putrefy, so bottom of the library.
And then we have Chaos. Whenever you roll Chaos, return target permanent card from your graveyard to the battlefield.
Well, can I also roll? Is
Yes.
that something I can do?
Yes.
Well, I'll use my mana to do just that and see if we can bring back this grasslands.
Stay the same.
Oh, the plane has changed.
We are going to Academy at Teleria West. At the beginning of your end step, if you have no cards in hand, you draw 7. Chaos, when you roll Chaos, discard your hand.
I've got a hand, so good luck, people.
Good luck, everyone.
So you said pass after that?
Yes.
All right. I will untap. I'll look at this card and put it in my hand and see if I'll be sad or not. Okay, it wasn't that bad. I'm going to play an Ancient Tomb as my land for turn.
Okay.
I'm going to take 2, tapping my Ancient Tomb for 2 colorless, and tap 2 more to cast a Solemn Simulacrum.
Yeah.
I will search my library for a basic island, and just to speed things up, I will also do my 1 roll for Planechase.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
I got a 6.
Oh,
Okay.
The
for you to discard your hand.
The Hippodrome. All creatures get -5/-0. In Chaos, whenever you roll Chaos, you may destroy target creature if its power is 0 or less. On the plane of Segovia.
I have a 0/2 Solemn Simulacrum.
Okay. Done?
And I pass the turn.
All right. Untap. Draw. I will play a Field of Ruin. And then I'm going to roll the planar die. And I get a 1. So whenever I roll this, I may destroy target creature if its power is 0 or less. I'll let you draw a card coil.
Choices.
I'll let you draw a card coil.
All right.
I don't like this at all. Well, I'll do this then. 1 nope, I can't do it that way. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll tap 4 here and play Sorin, Vengeful Bloodlord. So this is the War of the Spark, Sorin. As long as it's my turn, creatures and planeswalkers I control have lifelink. So I have +2 to deal 1 damage to target player or planeswalker, and then -X to return target creature with CMC X or less from my graveyard to the battlefield, and then it becomes a vampire. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to go up 2, and I'm going to deal 1 damage to Chris. I'm going to deal 1 damage to you.
All right.
And
I will go to 39.
And I will gain 1 life because my planeswalker has lifelink.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to roll again to try to leave this plane.
Let's try to kill the Iron Mirror is what he really means.
I got a 5, so I pass.
All right. I will untap and draw. Go ahead and play a Temple of Malice. Scry. I'll keep that on top. And then I'm going to pay a tap for red and a black. Actually, before I do that, I'm gonna roll the planar die. All right, nothing there. I'm gonna pay a red and a black and a red, and I'm gonna cast Grenzo from the command zone for 1. X equals 1, so he's gonna come and play with 1+1/+1 counter on him. And then after that, I will pass turn.
And his ability is based on how many +1/+1 counters or his power.
It's his power.
Okay.
So right now, very bad.
You get your Ornithopters and your Memnites and all those guys out there.
I will tap, play a Kiora's Follower, and play a tap land, and then I'll roll
All right.
the planar die. And we got a 5, so I'll pass from there.
All right.
All
I
right.
will untap and draw. Before I play a land, I'm going to roll this planar die.
Okay.
I got a 1.
All right. Destroy target creature with power 0 or less.
Chris.
It is a May.
It is May.
Oh, I just won't do it then. That's easy. That was a simple decision. I'm just gonna play this Vivid Meadow tapped and pass the turn.
All right. Untap. Draw. I am going to roll the planar die. I got a 1. I will.
Still a May.
I know. All right. I won't do it. I do want to leave. I do want to leave this plane though, so I don't really want to be here.
All right,
Let's
just
roll
use
again.
all of your mana to keep rolling.
I got a 2. Let's try again. Soul Ring for 2 mana this time. I got a 2. I am going to play a white and a black and play Legion Lieutenant. Other vampires I control get +1/+1. And I make my vampire for Edgar Markov.
Mm-hmm.
So now it is a 0/2.
Imagine if someone had the new Box Topper Godzilla where you assign lethal damage with power instead of toughness.
And then I am going to +2 Sorin, and this time I will poke at Coil for 1.
37.
And then I will pass my turn. I gain
You
1
go up
life.
to 42. Yeah.
42.
I believe he passed.
Yes.
All right. Go ahead and untap. Draw my card for the turn. Play a mountain. I'm going to go ahead and roll the planar die.
Okay.
Nothing. And then I'm going to tap for Oh, maybe I'm not.
This plane's terrible. I don't want to be here anymore.
A lot of my creatures still have power through this plane.
I'm gonna tap my mirror. I'm gonna try and roll the planar die again.
Okay.
Planeswalk.
All right. We are going to Turi Island on the plane of Creature spells cost 2 generic less to cast. In Chaos, when you roll Chaos, reveal the top 3 cards of your library. Put all creatures into your hand and the rest into your graveyard.
Okay.
Me likey.
This one's good. This one's good. I like this plane.
All right. I'm gonna tap my swamp for a black.
I thought you were going to tap 2 and roll to get away. I was like, no, not yet.
Stay here forever.
I'm gonna cast a Viscera Seer.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to tap for a black and a red. And I'm going to cast Olivia, Mobilize for War. So she's a 3/3 with flying. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield under my control, I can discard a card, and if I do, I put a +1/+1 counter that on that creature, and it gains haste until end of turn, and becomes a vampire in addition to its other types. After that, I'm going to.
Yeah, your stuff has
Go ahead.
power now.
Has power now, but I am actually just going to go ahead and pass turn after that.
Right. I'm cracking my Blighted Woodland. It won't affect anything.
Cool.
Grabbing a mountain and a swamp.
All right.
And taking 2 for that.
Go ahead and play an exotic orchard. I'm gonna roll
Okay.
5. I think I'm gonna continue to roll.
Okay.
Oh,
I don't want to be here.
I want to be here so bad.
I don't play too many creatures in this deck, to be honest. Let's go ahead and 1, 2. How many times can I do it?
You can pay so the next time you have to pay 2 mana and then 3.
2 mana. Okay.
Yep.
It costs
steep
1 more
price.
incrementally for each.
Yeah,
roll.
1 additional mana each time you roll it.
All right. I will roll 1 more time.
Okay.
Nope. That was a 2.
Ugh.
I mean, you can't see it. It's off the map, but it's definitely a 2.
We believe you.
Yeah. And I'm gonna play a Coiling Oracle and put that in my hand and pass.
All right. I will untap and draw. I will play an Exotic Orchard as my land for turn. And then I would like to tap 5 mana. Ancient Tomb for 2. 3, 4, and 5.
If you're just joining us, we're playing some Planechase tonight.
We are?
We are.
I would
knew?
like to cast my commander, Morophon the Boundless.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Plus 2
When
less.
Morophon enters the battlefield, I will name the creature type Sliver.
Oh my god. Is it the first sliver?
No,
Oh,
I would
good.
like to cast Sliver Hivlord.
Okay. Terrible. Oh, stupid slivers.
That's I'd mistapped, so that's all I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna pass after that.
At the end of your turn, I'm going to pay a black, and I am going to flash in Blood Crazed Paladin. It doesn't really do a whole lot because nothing died, but I do get to make a vampire.
That's true.
And it only costs a black because my creatures cost 2 less.
Mm-hmm.
All right, untap, draw. I'm gonna roll the planar die.
Do it.
I got a 2.
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna roll the planar die. I got a 3. I'm gonna roll it again. Oop, I'm gonna drop my die and it's gonna go far away. I got it back. We're gonna roll it. We got a 3. All right. You know what? I'm all in this time, so I am gonna pay 3.
Okay.
And we're gonna roll it again, and we're gonna get a 2. Ugh. Okay.
Womp womp.
Womp womp. All right. So
Very unfortunate.
yeah, it is.
I'm cool with that.
We're gonna play Sacred Foundry tapped, and then I am going to +2 on my Sorin to deal 1 damage to Coil again.
32.
And I will gain my life, and then I will. Oh, what to do here is the real question. I will move to combat, and then I'm going to swing 2 at Austin. Just a 2/2.
I'll take 2.
And I will gain 2 because my creatures have lifelink on my turn. And then I will pass my turn.
All right. Well, I will go ahead and tap. Draw my card for the turn. Cost 2 generic less to play.
I know, isn't it awesome? Let's just stay here forever. I've cast my Morophon for like 13 mana before, so now it's only 11, which is great.
First thing I think I'm gonna do is roll the planar die,
No!
Let's leave.
which didn't get anywhere. So
If you get
that's fine.
Chaos, though, it's really good.
It's really good. After that, I'm gonna go ahead and tap my mirror for a red, and I'm gonna tap for a black and a red, and I'm gonna cast. Actually, I think I want to do it this way.
Yes, I'm playing Edgar. Chat says, Andy's playing Edgar, color me surprised. This is very much unlike me. This is an upgraded precon.
I'm going to cast Heartstone. So
Alright.
Heartstone's an artifact of 3 mana. It says activated abilities of creatures cost 1 less to activate. It's not just me. And this effect can reduce the amount of mana an ability costs to reactivate to less than 1 mana. So Grenzo's activate ability not cost 1. Anyone else's activated abilities cost 1 less to cast. After that,
Help us leave
I'm
the
going
plane.
I'm going to tap for 2 black mana. And I'm going to, since my creatures cost 2 generic less to play, courtesy of the plane we're on, I'm going to cast Faceless Butcher. When it enters the battlefield, I'm going to exile a Sliver Hive Lord.
What, it literally just says ETB, exile a creature?
It's a Fiend Hunter. It's the original Fiend Hunter.
Ah, okay.
And then in response to his trigger being on the stack, I'm going to sacrifice it to Viscera Seer.
Oh, so this is exiled forever.
So it's exiled forever.
That's really mean.
And I'm going to scry.
Chat asks where the very busted Locust God is. It's a little overpowered for this pod. It's just it's kind of mean.
I will leave that on top of my library, and after that, I'll pass turn.
I do love the Locust God, though.
Untap. Draw. Well, let's roll.
All right.
4. Play a mountain. Go ahead and I guess ramp in my own way since I can't actually take advantage of the plane. Gonna Urban Evolution to draw 3 cards and be able to play an additional land.
Brago. Oh no.
That land will be Sunken Hollow.
Okay.
And then, how badly? I guess I'll pass from here.
All right. I will untap. And I will draw for my turn.
All right. Do you want to roll to get us out of here before you do anything, Coyle?
I'm actually thinking about it.
Ooh, all right.
Without Sliver out there, I mean, rolling a 1 would just be absolutely amazing for me right now. So, I am going to roll the Planechase die.
Okay.
I rolled a 1, so I get to reveal the top 3 cards of my library and put all creature cards revealed this way into my hand and the rest into my graveyard.
Yes.
So I'll reveal a Yidris, a Snow-Covered Swamp, and a Mana Vault. So the Snow-Covered Swamp and Mana Vault will go into my graveyard, and Yidris will go into my hand.
It doesn't even cost 2 less.
It doesn't.
It does.
I am going to... Austin, do you have the capability of tapping for green right now?
What? Yes.
Okay, good.
Very much so.
Very much so.
I'm going to tap 4, 5, 6, taking 2 from my Ancient Tomb to cast a Rishkar's Expertise.
All right.
So I'm going to draw 6 cards and then put a card with CMC 5 or less from my hand onto the battlefield without paying.
Wait, it's cast a spell, right?
I'm sorry?
Isn't it cast a spell or is it put a permanent?
You cast a card.
Yeah.
Right.
In my case, it's going to be a permanent.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
Yeah. I am going to choose Golos, Tireless Pilgrim.
Okay.
I'm gonna search for a land. It's going to be, it's gonna be an Urza's power plant.
Okay.
Mhm.
Trembling Tron, I see.
Of course. What else does a Morophon deck do? And then I'm going to play an Urza's Tower from my hand. And I'll end up passing the turn and discarding down to hand size after that.
All right, untap.
Have you ever gotten turn 3 Tron?
Yes.
Okay.
But only with an attempt with discovery.
Okay.
Which we didn't realize we were fueling. Draw.
They played right
Oh,
into
this
my
is
trap.
horrible. All right, I gotta get off this plane. All right, let's roll one.
I mean, Andy does have a Field of Ruin.
I got a 4. I do. I'm gonna pay 1. Let's roll again. I got a 6. Yes.
We're off the plane.
We're leaving. We're gonna go.
Oh.
We're gonna go to Isle of Vesuva. Whenever a non-token creature enters the battlefield, its controller puts a token onto the battlefield that's a copy of that creature.
Hot damn.
And when you roll chaos, destroy target creature and all other creatures with the same name. This is horrendous for me. Could not be any worse.
My discard's going to be 4 lands, by the way.
All right.
Oh,
This is horrible. All right. So,
This is great.
chat saying never get tempted. Yes. Never get tempted by Discovery.
You're not wrong. He
all
was
right.
in that game too.
Yes, they were. I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna pay 2, and I'm gonna roll again because I cannot stay on this plane. This is bad. I have vampire tokens that all have the same name. All right, we got a 3. Well, it's a good thing that I don't have anything important in my hand because I just keep drawing lands. So I'm gonna tap these 3 and do it once more. And we got a 1. Destroy target creature and all other creatures with the same name as that creature.
Okay, Morophon or Golos?
I'm gonna hit Morophon. No.
Morophon.
Well, hold on. Do you have can you activate Golos next turn?
Yeah.
Oh, then I'm gonna hit.
Especially with the heart out.
I mean, you guys, which one's worse, Golos or Morophon?
Golos.
Yeah, right. Golos is gone.
I mean, killing Morophon just allows me to recast him and then choose a different creature type and cast something else for free. So.
All right. So I'm gonna move to combat, and Coil, I'm gonna swing 6 at you.
What's the biggest one?
They're all 2/2s.
What's the one that's not a token?
Flash, and it has no other abilities anymore. When it enters the battlefield, it gets +1/+1 counter for each creature that died this turn.
I'll block a token with Morophon.
All right. So token dies. I gain 6 life. And then I am going to plus Edgar Soren. The other Markov, I guess, but not this one. Not the one Markov. I am going to deal 1 damage to Chris, and I'm going to gain 1 life.
I'll take 1 damage.
And then I will play a land for a turn. I'm going to play this Path of Ancestry tapped. And then I pass my turn.
Okay. You can go ahead and untap. And draw my card for the turn. Let's see here. After that, so we are still on Vesuva. I'm going to
Isle of Vesuva. I'd like to see all these planes in the future. Like
that would be amazing.
The plane of
Murder.
All right, I'm gonna tap my Iron Mirror for red. I'm gonna tap my mountain, and my Temple of Malice for red as well. I'm gonna cast and Ashnod's Altar, my beautiful proxy for the copy that I have in another deck. After that, I'm going to sacrifice my Iron Mirror for 2 mana to my Astronaut's Altar. And I'm going to sacrifice my Viscera Seer for 2 mana to my Astronaut's Altar. So I have 6 mana floating altogether.
Okay.
Or no, 4 mana floating. And I'm going to tap my Swamp and my Command Tower for 2 black. So I have 4 colors and 2 black. I'm going to cast Workhorse.
Yeah.
Ooh, I like that card.
Yeah.
Workhorse is 6 mana for a 0/0. And it comes into play 4+1/+1 counters on it. And you can remove a +1/+1 counter on it to add 1 colorless mana to your mana pool. And you can use this ability only to play abilities. So it's going to come in at 4. I'm going to...
You also get a token copy of it that comes in with 4.
Yes, I also get a token copy of it that comes in with 4. So, I'm going to go ahead and get my Workhorse here.
I wish I wasn't drawing all lands.
I discarded 4 lands because I was drawing so many.
Mm-hmm.
But it helps.
I wanted to stay on the plane where we discard our hand and get to draw 7 at end of turn.
It's not a bad plane. It's not a bad plane. I like this plane, though.
This plane is nice. I like this plane right now.
It's not so mean.
So it's going to come into play 4 counters on it. I'm going to remove 1 counter for a mana from the OG Workhorse. I'm going to use Grenzo's ability because it costs 1 less from Hearthstone right now. And I'm going to put a Zhalfirin Void in my graveyard. And then I'm going to remove a counter from the copy to do that again. And I'm going to put a Kuldotha Forge Master in my graveyard. Grenzo says if it's a creature of power less than or equal to his power, I can put onto the battlefield. Its power is 3, so Kuldotha Forge Master is going to go onto the battlefield.
All right.
And then...
Your horse token looks a little bit like the one character from Real Monsters. You know what I'm talking about?
I'm going to remove another counter from Workhorse and do it again. Mana Geyser is going to go into my graveyard.
Oh, that's not so bad to see in the graveyard.
I'm going to do it again. Just keep going to the casino. I'm going to hit a mountain. I'm going to go ahead and do it one more time with the token, and it's going to die. And I'm going to do it one more time and get a swamp.
Don't you have a token of Kuldotha Forge Master? It says when a
Yes, I have a token. I forgot. Yeah, I have a token.
Okay. Yeah.
So, I guess something to wipe off. I'll actually just make another token here. So I have a token of Kuldotha Forge Master.
Alright, this plane's a little too helpful to Chris.
And it is a 3/5.
Alright.
Alright. I'm going to remove another counter from Workhorse. Go to the casino again. Hit another mountain. Oh, man. There's on that gambling today. And then I'm going to remove 1 more counter. Do it again. This time I'm going to hit Emrakul's Hatcher. So it's going to enter the battlefield. I'm going to make a copy of it.
Yeah.
And I'm going to get 3 or a total of 6 0/1 Eldrazi spawn tokens.
Yikes.
Do they have sack?
Why I said.
Do they have sack to add generic mana?
They have sack to add 2 generic.
2 generic. Oh.
Which means more Grenzo activations, which probably means game over.
We'll see.
It could be.
Right.
It could be.
This is actually my second time playing this deck since I got done building it, so I'm kind of feeling it out.
You just need Isle of Vesuva as a card in your deck, and you'd be golden.
Right? Oh, God. Amazing. So this is Eldrazi Spawn. This isn't the Scions from 0/1. All right. And I'm not going to spend time drawing big pictures because that would be annoying right now. So I'm going to sacrifice one of these Eldrazi Spawn to Astronaut's Altar for 2 mana.
I'm really blaming London Mulligans for what's going on there.
I just want it for a Dragon Skull Summit, and another for a swamp. I'll do another one. Oh boy. For
This is great. Please keep hitting lands.
Cauldron of Eternity, and a Puppeteer Click. So Puppeteer Click's gonna enter the battlefield.
No creatures.
I have none.
I have creatures.
I'm gonna get Golos from Coil's graveyard.
You get two Goloses.
I get 2 Goloses. One of them does not die at the end of turn.
Which one are you choosing not to?
Well, Puppeteer Click says at the end of turn I sacrifice the creature I took.
You do have legend rule though.
Oh, that is
the token.
Yeah, so I'm gonna keep the token.
Okay, Golos will come back to my graveyard then.
Okay, so I'm gonna get a Golos. Oh my god. I did not expect this to happen.
And you get 2 lands.
Yeah, and you search for 2 lands so that you stop hitting lands off the bottom of
for
your...
2 lands. Do they come into play? They come into play untapped, right?
No, they come in tapped.
They come in tapped? Okay, and it's any lands, right?
Right.
Yep, any land comes in tapped.
All right.
Could you imagine coming into play untapped?
Be broke. So on a 5 colorless creature?
I confess that usually when Ghost enters a battlefield, that's not the thing I'm paying attention to.
I when this card was printed, I agree 100%. I was looking at its activated ability and went, "Oh, people are going to build around this so much." Yeah. And then everyone built like Golos Blink land decks, and they're really good.
Field of the Dead deck.
Well, that was in standard. Yeah.
Sure.
I mean, I guess it wins in
and Brawl.
Too, yeah. Golos Fires. I remember that.
All right.
Now it's Yorion Fires.
I'm gonna get a Smoldering Marsh and a Luxury Suite and put them on the battlefield tapped from the Golos.
Okay.
I'll sacrifice another spawn to Ashnod's Altar and go gambling some more. I'll get a Nim Deathmantle into my graveyard and a Dimir Houseguard, which will come onto the battlefield. It doesn't have any.
Yeah, it just transmutes when it's.
It just transmutes, and it is a sack outlet. I can sacrifice.
Yeah, I was gonna say, doesn't it regenerate or something? Or...
Yeah, I can sack to regenerate.
And you have a token of it.
Yep, you got 2 of them.
And I get a token of it. So I'm just gonna put blank cards behind each creature, so I'm saving the same time. Because I'm already taking forever this turn as it is. And then after that, I'll do another Scion. Good God. And I'll get a swamp again. I'm not gonna stack the graveyard because I need a safe space.
Austin, you got a board wipe? I hope you do.
And a Rakdos Signet.
We'll see if I draw one.
All right.
Eldrazi spawn again for a Graving Cairns and a Treasonous Ogre. So Treasonous Ogre is going to enter the battlefield, and I'll get a copy of that.
Is that the one where you can pay life to make red mana?
Yeah, you can pretty much go your whole deck now.
Yup.
I'll sacrifice the last Eldrazi spawn for 2 more mana.
Do you have a haste enabler?
I have an Anger in here somewhere.
Okay.
There's a Zealous
get
Conscript.
there, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Zealous Conscripts.
So I'm going to get a copy of Zealous Conscripts and...
control of 2 creatures.
Jeez. I guess I'm going to take control of Morophon until end of turn.
Your slivers cost Woober. That's the cast.
And the Paladin, Andy's Paladin, I guess.
The Lieutenant?
Yeah, the Lieutenant.
All right, I'll turn it upside down for you.
I'm just going to go ahead and sacrifice Morophon for 2 mana to Ashnod's Altar.
I'll put him into my command zone.
Yeah.
I'll spin the wheel again. Duplicant's going to enter the battlefield. I'm going to get a copy of Duplicant.
Yeah.
So I'm going to exile Andy's tapped Vampire, the non-token one over there.
Okay, exile.
And the copy will exile Coiling Oracle, I guess. And then I still have a mana floating.
Okay.
So I'm going to do this again. I'll get Palladium Mirror, which under the battlefield. I'll get a copy of it. Oh my god! I'm so sorry, guys.
I think this is.
I think this is. I mean, this is. I think going to be game.
I just keep getting
hope
like
so.
all these copies I have. Like I can just sacrifice the copies and
Right, and
go
you
to
have
mana.
the haste enabler, to
And
where
you
you
have-
could probably lethal.
And you have at least. I mean, you have 37 mana by paying life.
Yeah.
I mean,
Right.
what are
Beside
your
the fact that he could sack all the copies, like Austin said, for 2
Yeah.
Ashnod's Ultimate.
Yeah.
correct? So what
which
are
is 2 Grenzo triggers.
do you have your blood artist and whatnot in there as well?
Yeah, there's a Zulaport Cthulhu in here. There's a Kiki Jiki in here somewhere. Yeah.
I mean, I'm cool to scoop it
I-
up if you guys
I'll
are.
scoop it.
Absolutely. Oh my gosh.
Man, I was so excited to get
Oh, there's
Reaper
Kiki Jiki
King.
who's 2 down, so that would have been game of Kiki Jiki.
I wasn't drawing another creature for 4 turns, so I wasn't doing a whole lot. That was a good game of Planechase, though. I liked where we went. Nothing was super oppressive. Oh my gosh.
Oh wow. Okay.
All right, so that is the end of this game. Thank you guys for joining us for this game. On Twitter, you can find me at ATFlory. You should check out our podcast, the Guardian Project podcast. You can find us on Twitter at GuardianPod. We also stream Paper Commander on Friday nights, and we do some Brawl on Wednesday nights. And then let's go around the table. Everybody tell us where we can find you online and do some shameless plugging.
Yeah. So I'm up next. So I'm Kelsum Gaming on both YouTube, Twitter, as well as Kelsum on MTG Nexus. I'm part of the Commander Primer Committee on MTG Nexus that we help. I help them decide on what we want to make primers on the forums. They're like giant guides for how to build commander decks. It's pretty awesome. It's definitely worth checking out. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it for me.
Awesome.
All right, and this is Austin again, and I am from Commander 99. We produce Commander gameplay and in paper and on Magic Online. You can find us at Commander 99 on all the platforms, all the social medias, and YouTube and all that fun stuff. And I'm sure if you are watching this replay on YouTube, there will be a link in the description for where to find us as well. And yeah,
Go ahead.
I think that's pretty much it. Just we play casual Commander for fun.
Awesome. And I'm Mike Coyle, the other half of the Guardian Project podcast. You can find me at Wormcoil Engine on Twitter.
All right. Thank you, everybody, for joining.